Bernard, the dismantling thing with the whole, you know, all the poetry stuff and all the thing, but I got it. It's no big deal, because I got it now, okay? Got it.
Tommy, I don't understand. Where
yes, you
every
did.
relationship is possible, guys. Brothers, husband, child.
Security breach! He broke into his file!
What did you do, Albert?
This is my investigation now!
You think you know what you're doing? You haven't even begun to dismantle your identity or your fear.
Hey, Albert's got to do what he's got to do. Anybody think they know better? Want to take a shot?
It's my coincidence.
Nobody. Yeah, nobody. Sorry I grabbed you.
Reptilian.
Come on.
Hey.
My goodness, it is you.
Yeah, it's me, Albert. How are you? This is my friend Tommy.
Hey, Tommy Coyne. How are you? This is the fourth coincidence?
No, I came here on purpose. I was wondering about our coincidences and what they mean.
We were just wondering if we spent a little bit of time with you, maybe try to understand it. Perhaps you give me my gifts for dinner. That would be great, huh?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Wait here. I must ask my mom.
Guys, let's go! The foul!
On earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Amen. Steven, how'd you end up working as a doorman?
Which is our immigration agreement. We must work.
The building supervisor hired Stephen as a member of our congregation.
He was so skinny when he moved in here.
Skeleton man from Africa.
That's enough
Skeleton
of that.
man.
What did we say about that?
I don't want to hear it again. There will be no internet tonight.
He didn't know what a can opener was. He opened cans with a big knife like at the refugee camp.
Brett.
And there aren't lions roaming around here, but there were in Sudan, and the orphan boys got chased.
You
and
always
one
get
time,
this wrong,
big
Cricket.
alligator bit his friend's
It's a
head off.
crocodile. There's no alligators in Africa.
He wanted to know where all the meat comes from since he didn't see any cows
All right,
around.
guys,
There are
that's
no
enough.
cows around
Albert,
here.
what brought you to the philosophical club?
You mean the existential detectives?
Sounds like a support group.
Why can't he use the church?
Sometimes people have additional questions to be answered.
Like what?
Well, for instance, if the forms of this world die, which is more real, the me that dies or the me that's infinite? Can I trust my habitual mind, or do I need to learn to look beneath those things?
Sounds like we got a philosopher.
Philosopher we are here.
You don't have to ask those kinds of questions to him, Mom.
No, honey.
What happened to the cat, Albert?
How'd you know about my cat?
Cat was killed by curiosity.
Right, that cat.
Albert, what do you do?
Yeah, I'm the director of the Open Spaces Coalition. We fight suburban sprawl.
What's suburban sprawl?
Why don't you ask Stephen? They could use a little suburban sprawl in Sudan.
Excuse me, Dad.
Industry, houses, jobs, restaurants, medicine.
You can preserve a lot of open spaces and have jobs for people with
I beg
development.
your pardon, Albert. I wasn't finished.
Sorry, sir.
Clothes, videos, toys, cheeseburgers, cars, a functioning economy.
You can still have a functioning economy and preserve open spaces with a little planning.
Yeah.
Socialism. Complete disaster.
Theodore Roosevelt was a socialist, and William Butler
Theodore
Yeats, Elizabeth
Roosevelt-
Bishop, Henry David Thoreau, Robinson Jeffers, the National Geographic Society. Suppose they're all socialists?
You're talking about socialism.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about not covering every square inch of populated America with houses and strip malls until you can't even remember what happens when you stand in a meadow at dusk.
What happens in the meadow at dusk?
Everything. 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 It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
I work for an electrical engineering firm, son, and we do a lot of commercial and residential contracts. And if development stops, so does my paycheck. Then Stephen couldn't be here as our guest, could he? So your ideas hurt Stephen out.
I'm not hurting Stephen. That's an outrageous accusation.
Don't use that tone of voice in
Well,
my
I think
house.
you started that tone, sir, and I think it's entirely possible for your engineering firm to have jobs for people, preserve open spaces, have contracts, do the... Whoa.
What's he doing?
Why is he closing his eyes?
Do you have a job, Tom?
I'm a firefighter.
Oh, God bless you. A hero.
I'm not a hero. We'd all be heroes if we quit using petroleum, though.
Excuse me?
You say you're Christians living by Jesus' principles, but are you?
Yeah, of course we are.
Jesus is never mad at us if we live with him in our hearts.
I hate to break it to you, but he is. He most definitely is.
All right, that's enough. Stephen, I don't know what this is about. Why they're here.
Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Dad. I did not know.
Steve-O, I'm so disappointed.
It's all right. No, look, he's sad. Look, he's
I'm sorry,
sad.
Steve-O. My bad. You didn't know.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I should be what?
You should be ashamed of yourself.
And why is that? Why should I be ashamed of myself?
You're a hypocrite.
I'm what?
You're misleading these children. Because you're the destroyer, man.
How am I the destroyer?
I saw that SUV out there.
Oh, my car's the destroyer. You want to know how many miles per gallon I get?
Stephen, I really need to ask you a question. It's why I came here. Why are autographs so important to you?
She's a pastime with this family. Which they have taught to me, which I can now carry on.
It's just for fun. It's for entertainment. No games at the table, please.
Yes, 260, and I've reached the Omega level.
Can I reach Omega level?
God gave us oil. He gave it to us. How can God's gift be bad?
Well, I don't know. He gave you a brain, too, and you messed that up pretty damn good,
I want
so.
you sons of bitches out of my house now.
If Hitler were alive, he'd tell you not to think about oil.
You're the Hitler! We took a Sudanese refugee into our home!
You did. But how did Sudan happen, ma'am? Could it possibly be related to dictatorships that we support for some stupid reason?
You shut up. You get out.
You shut up. Come on, let's get out of here.
Later, Steve. God bless you.